Hilda's Cannibalistic Secret, a terrible story by Dog Lover 61402 / The Christian Ninja. Commander, please, tell me everything, Lyria said. The young scout had just entered Hilda's office. Earlier, Lyria had been in the same room asking the commander about her past relationship with Lieutenant Bob Hunter. Hilda had revealed to her scout the cannibalistic truth about Bob. Hilda had killed him and served him as food for the army. The disturbing truth had caused Lyria to pass out. Now, she was awake with an overwhelming desire to know the truth. I can handle it, I promise! Hilda set down her pen. She had been writing a second incident report for Lyria passing out. The first incident had been the girl's encounter with a spider, and the second incident had occurred in the office hours ago. I don't know what you're talking about, Hilda replied nervously. She had been hoping that Lyria would not remember that Hilda had eaten Bob. Unfortunately, the scout retained this memory. Commander, Lyria begged, stop hiding this from me. I promise I won't tell anyone. She forged the sweetest and most innocent smile possible. Hilda scratched her chin as she considered Lyria's request. Swear on your sister's grave that you won't tell anyone about Bob, and Hogsworth for that matter. She made a stern face, trying to counter the persuasive effect of Lyria's innocent face. But I already took an oath with the whole army not to tell anyone about Hogsworth, Lyria said, confused. Why do I need to swear again? Because I know that the moment Sir Patrick asks you where Hogsworth is, you will tell the truth. Also, the Bob incident is an even greater secret than our cookout. Swear on Doraine's grave, Hilda said, pointing at Lyria, or she will come back as a ghost to haunt you. Lyria's eyes grew wide, but then she sighed and put one hand over her heart. Okay, I swear on Doraine's grave that I won't tell anyone. A hint of fear characterized her voice, as Lyria was terrified of ghosts. Now will you tell me about Bob? Hilda, satisfied with Lyria's oath, smiled. Yes, now I can tell you. Lyria sat down while Hilda rose from her desk chair and moved throughout the office, shutting every window, bolting the door closed, and snuffing out every torch except one. She continued to walk around the room to give her story a dramatic effect. Lieutenant Bob Hunter was in the army when we were returning from the bitter defeat in the far plains. The battle my sister died in? Lyria asked quietly, with a downcast face. Hilda's expression softened a little as she stared blankly at a wall. Yes, and I have no doubt Doraine was watching over us during this incident, guiding me to the truth about what Bob did. You see, we were robbed in the middle of the night. Nearly all of our food rations were stolen, and we were days away from any town. We were close to starvation. So that's when you cooked Bob? Why? Lyria's eyes had grown wide. Hilda turned to face Lyria with a frown. No, stop asking questions. Let me continue. She cleared her throat and continued pacing about her office. You see, an informant in our camp told us that she had overheard the thieves the night before, and she learned that one of them was from our ranks. Lyria raised her hand. Question! Was the informant my sister's ghost? No, it was Azura, Hilda replied as she walked behind Lyria's chair. Azura also overheard where the thieves were hiding, so Bob, 2 soldiers, and I traveled to some nearby caves. In the caves, Bob's treachery was exposed. He conspired with the thieves. Hilda slammed her fist on the desk, angry from the memories of Bob's betrayal. Lyria jumped and her eyes grew wide once more, causing Hilda to feel guilty for scaring her. Sorry, I'm just angry again. She took a deep breath. We recovered some of the food, but a lot of it was destroyed. I decided to sacrifice Bob, and that's the end of the story. Lyria put her hand on her chin and thought about Hilda's story for a moment. I have one question. The commander looked at the scout expectantly. Why? Why what? Why resort to cannibalism? That's bad. Very bad. Lyria stared at the table, clearly disturbed by the story. I wouldn't say it's bad, Hilda said with a shrug. It saved the army, and no one knows they were eating Bob except for the one guy who helped grill him. She had confidence that the soldier who aided in Bob's execution would not tell anyone the truth. Oh, okay, I feel faint now. Lyria's eyes began to cross. Lyria, no! Hilda panicked. The scout was about to pass out. Again. The end.